3, 2, 1. Welcome to Therapy and More Mediumship and Packages. And you can enjoy healings and happiness with the potential and international spirit.
Hi, everybody. This is Laura. Thank you so much for coming in this evening to join us for the show. Everybody counts that is waiting in the queue, and it is my distinct pleasure and gratitude that you're here. We have a website for the show. It is called spiritmediumtv.com, and there you can actually watch a live video of me and you if you want to join the webinar. At item 3 on that page. If you do join the webinar, it says press here, it's step 3 on that page. You will be given a slight priority in the queue. The first priority goes to those that made a donation, which is also available. It's called the 8 No Wait. It's step 2 on spiritmediumtv.com. What else do we have there? You can make a donation, jump to the top of the queue. You can watch the show live. You can join the webinar there. You can join our mailing list there. And that would provide you a lot of free gifts, like free numerology report, for example. It'll also keep you involved in what's going on here because as of right now, I'm going to be making some changes. And this show will probably be at 6:30 on Monday evening. And then I'm going to move over to Facebook. I'm going to be doing a live kind of webinar there. Facebook Live, but with some enhancements to it so that you can actually join the webinar and get a reading there. You don't have to put your video on if you don't want, if you're shy. But it's a way that I can actually talk to you on Facebook, which is where I think we're going with this. And then another change is I'm going to do all this slowly because I just think it's better to do these things slowly. But the big change this month is that on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I will not have this show. But for the duration of September, I will have a show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Blog Talk Radio for the full hour with that webinar component that I just mentioned to you. That means from spiritmediumtv.com, you can join the webinar and you can watch me live in front of a camera. What else do I need to tell you? I will be gone. Let's see, I think it's one Monday I will be gone, the 18th. Yeah, God willing, because I lived in direct line of Hurricane Irma, which is now getting its energy together in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So it looks like I'm on the bullseye of where it's going to go because I'm in Southeast Florida. But in any event, I should be going to Phoenix that week. I'm going to an afterlife research education symposium. Oh, it's a funny noise there. Oh, whoever is... Never mind, I know what's going on. Okay, Charles, thank you so much for joining the webinar, and we need you to mute yourself.
Sorry, Laura.
No, that's good. I'm glad that you didn't.
I'm getting used to this stuff.
That's all right. You're doing good. I'm going to mute you. This is I'm glad that you didn't mute yourself because I knew you were there. It helps me know when people join in. So you will get priority in the reading queue. Thank you. And it always makes it so much more enjoyable if people are part of the video, the webinar. So thank you, Charles, for joining in that way. Okay. So as I was mentioning, I'm planning on going to Phoenix from the 14th to 21st of September. That would impact Monday the 18th, which would be a show here. But I'll have a repeat of a different show. But anyway, count on me being here next week, God willing, with this Hurricane Irma. And then the last week of September as well. And then in October, we'll start doing other things. And another new announcement is once a month out of my home, and perhaps I will be doing a webinar version of this. I will be doing something I call CHAKAROMA, which is healing to happiness using chakras and also using essential oils for part of the emotional healing. And the purpose of that, it's an in-person seminar, the purpose of that is that you can manifest anything. You can remove blocks to manifesting, including physical healing, because quite often at an emotional level, we have set up a particular illness for ourselves as well. And this kind of healing goes pretty deep. It goes into the Akashic records and soul contracts and things like that. But it's also extremely simple, because what I've done is I've created this healing system so that anyone can learn it. Anyone can use it on themselves or others. And there is also a business model behind it, which is based on running this seminar yourself, if you learn how to do it, and also the products that go along with that, which are Young Living essential oils. Now, if you're coming to my home in person, which is where I'm going to start this, I will supply the oils for the purpose of the healing. Eventually, I will move this, probably make this virtualized as well. Maybe I'll do it in person, but also do one on the internet. And in that case, we'll have to come up with something about the oils, because I won't be in the same room as you. But in any event, it's a very nice business model to copy, but at the very least, let me state it a different way. The most important thing is it's a simple healing modality to release blocks so you can manifest your own goals and desires in life, including healing the body, healing the mind, creating a business, attracting love, all these wonderful things. And also it has another component, is a business model. So light workers or spiritual entrepreneurs who are trying to create their own business can create it based on this business model, okay? And also practice their healing skills and also their reading skills, because all of that would be part of this. And if you're interested, let's see what I got here. I'm going to go to Spirit Medium TV. See if I have a link there. I think I do. Come on, little puppy. I'm on my computer. Yep, there I do have it. It's like a couple of lines down. It says, new event. Manifest with CHAKAROMA. Spirit sent healing to happiness. And there's a link there which goes to my meetup. Now, as I mentioned, I will probably be adding in, if this is something people want. I don't know. You know, I create these juicy events, and then sometimes people don't want them. It's my business is kind of like the restaurant business. You just don't know. You don't know who's going to show up. But I have been led to this through Spirit, so it's an important thing to know. Now, tonight, I'm probably not going to do, I was going to do the healing that's on there, but I decided not to. I'm just a little bit lazy. Ooh. So I'm going to go to the phone lines after I do a channeled message. But that was enough anyway, just to give you an overview of that. And if you're interested in the healing, there it is, right on the, if you can link to it to read about it. Link to it from spiritmediumtv.com. It goes to my meetup where all the details are there. There is a fee for coming to this because it is a healing and a message circle. Okay? So you're going to get a lot of things in this particular event. Okay, so everybody please that's here today, if you would please sit back, uncross your arms and legs, and start to breathe abdominally, allowing yourself to get gently relaxed, breathing in deeply, and exhaling deeply. Please, everyone that's listening, please participate in this component, as it is exceptionally important for your enjoying the most from your readings and actually getting the best readings. So everybody listening, sit back, uncross your arms and legs. Start to breathe in abdominally. And exhale deeply, calling in your guides and angels. And now, if you're looking for an other side connection, please call in your loved one or loved ones now. If you're looking for an answer to a life question, please focus in on issues that you would like Spirit to address. While you're doing that, I will go off and do the prayer. I'll be back in a second. And now on your next exhale of breath, if you would please release into your space your energy, I will connect us. One moment, please. It's funny, they're showing me something. I'm going to do a little channeled message right now. Just bear with me while I call in the spirit entity for the group message. We are here. We have come in to delight and entertain all of you this evening. Rather than give you a message of love and hope and mystery, we decided that we would give you a message of mirror and happiness and good wit. This is a time to rejoice. Each of you knows this in your heart. This is a time to harvest and reap. Each of you knows this in your heart. This is a time to be all that you can be and not to allow yourself to administer sadness, to admonish the self. You are important. This is your time. Never wait for tomorrow. Always take what's now. Live your life to the fullest. Enjoy yourself. Entertain yourself. And live your life to the fullest. There are various individuals in the audience listening tonight who are thinking of foregoing sacrifice for the sake of the future. You need not do this. It is important to take what is yours now, and yours now is the now. There is nothing to wait for. There is only now. Listen to your heart. Follow your dreams. Do not wait for another. Give yourself what you need right now, today, in the highest way possible. Namaste. Very nice. I like that message. Okay. I am going to go to... Oh, that's funny. I think Charles wants an other side connection, so I will go to him because he is in there. He is in the webinar. Hey, Charles, you can unmute yourself now, sweetheart. Okay, if you don't, I can. I think I can unmute you. You are still muted. Do you know how to unmute yourself? You did your, cute, look at that dog. You actually took off your video. At the top of your frame, you should see mute microphone. It's right next to that little person, that little icon that looks like a person. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to somebody else waiting in the queue while you figure that out, and I will hear your voice when you do unmute, okay? All right, because I can't hold the show up too long, love, okay? So you go ahead and try to figure that out and make some noise when you finally do figure it out, and I'll know to come back to you. Okay, I thought Alyssa wanted both. I guess you didn't. We've got Shannon, who's been waiting a long time. Just see who else. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to Shannon. Wow, I don't know where Susie is. I guess she got sidetracked. Susie would normally be clearing the lines, but that's okay. Okay, going to Shannon, who wants... Hi, sweetie. I think I said I felt more other side connection for you, even though you were open to both. Or maybe you said it. I don't remember what it was. Shannon, 312 Aries.
You were on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, when I got to you before, I felt a lot of other side connection. Hold on, Shannon. Okay, there's a mother figure here for you, okay? Now, that could be a grandma, it could be an aunt, it could be your actual mother. The first thing I do see, though, is that I see a little bit of curly hair. It's on the shorter side. Okay, a little bit of curly hair on the shorter side. She does look older. She has a straight nose. Her face, she's got flesh hanging a bit. You know, she's old, but above her eyes, she's got, I don't know how to describe all this. I'll just say there's a lot of hanging of the flesh, but she is a good-looking woman. She does look like she stands straight. She gets moving around, but she does look like she lives to a very advanced age. I don't know much more about her lifestyle just now. I'm going to get more information for you. She seems to like gardening. Now I'm going to give you a little more information, but do either of your grandmas, as you remember, did any of them like flowers very much or gardening?
Well, my grandma's name's Rose.
Oh, okay. Well, she's showing me a hat that's made of, like as if she wore this sometimes. I don't know if that was her way. And just she starts talking about tulips and petunias like flowers, okay? So I just want you to know that. She's wearing a hat that's made of, it has a few flowers on it. And I think she was just trying to show me gardening and maybe flowers, maybe the rose, I don't know. You might want to think about that a little bit, okay? But not right now. I'm going to go as fast as I can. She's saying to you, you're all grown up now, aren't you? And she's giving you a cute little pinch of your cheek. She's going to give me some information about herself. Oh, I see her when she's younger. Quite beautiful. And now I want to go back. Okay. There's something going on with her with lungs. And there's a problem with her lungs. Okay? I feel that she was a smoker when she was younger. Would you understand this about either of your aunts? I'm sorry. Either of your grandmothers, or maybe aunts, or anybody.
Oh, my other grandma died of lung cancer, and she was a smoker.
Yeah, but that's the one that's coming in. I think maybe there's a little bit of, she liked to garden also, I think, because of what she was showing me.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
She says it was smoke around the house all the time when I was growing up, too. It wasn't only me doing it, but she says her father smoked a lot. There's always smoke in the house. She says we couldn't get away from it anyway. Hold on one second, Shannon. I think we're good to go with Charles. Oh, good, Charles. You can put yourself back to mute now that you know how to go back and forth, honey. So back to you, Shannon. Okay. Okay. Hold on. There's more messages coming in. Grandma, hold on. Okay, coughing. A lot of problems with that. She smoked too much when she was young. She does show me that as she got older, she did try to stop. I think she did stop, or it looks like she cut down a lot as she got older, but it's too late by then. She also shows me she carries weight in the stomach and in the hips as part of her body, the way she was constructed, if you will. Yeah, she's just a little bit more bottom heavy, if you will. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah.
She says the coughing, okay, you do. And the coughing drove her out of her mind. She says it was a very, very difficult transition to the world of spirit. She says, however, now that she is in spirit, everything is fine, everything is great. And she goes back to the tulips. The tulips and petunias grow like wild flowers here. There's so many flowers, is what she means, but it's a beautiful place is what she means. She's talking about you now. You have a son, right?
No.
Okay, there's something about a son. Do you have a brother?
I do like her.
Okay. Something about somebody's driving you crazy. I thought she was showing me a male. I thought it was your son. But there's a male.
It could be my husband.
Okay. Somebody that's male is driving you crazy. And she says, she's calling him that son of yours. So maybe that's one of the reasons why, is because he acts like a child. I don't really know. Let me get the message clear, love, for you. Okay. That son of yours is driving you crazy right now. He won't stop doing what he's doing. He's out all the time with friends. And I see him, she's showing me this male, as having a lot of fun. being very active socially. It looks like there's a boat there and him fishing or something, his buddies, he's doing things, whoever this male is. And he's not really, you're not very receptive to what you need, is what she's saying. He's driving you crazy. Would that make sense to you, please, Shannon?
Yeah, I don't know if he's fishing or boating. I don't know about that. I don't think he is.
Well, maybe just out having fun and, you know, like a young, you know, like as if he likes to play and party and have fun. He's he's thoughtful, she says, to you at times, right? He does bring you flowers at times and, you know, talk sweet talk at times.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah. But she says he doesn't talk enough about the love between you, and it seems like it's surface stuff. And so she's going to try to give you a simple message about this. We can't obviously go into too much of it because it is personal. So I'm telling Grandma, we got to make this simple, okay? We don't want to go into too much. She says, you will figure this out eventually, my beautiful Shannon. Don't waste too much time with love lost.
Yeah, does that mean the new man?
She says, you know what to do. I won't tell you what to do. She says, you know what to do, but you
don't know.
Wait. Shh. Let me finish the message, okay, love? You know what to do in your heart. You have to let that feeling out. Okay, so the first thing she's saying is, she's giving me a sense that you might have considered counseling. Okay? Yeah, I don't feel much would come of that. She says, I know that you might have tried counseling, that didn't work very well. Right now, she says, you have to simmer on this a while, get clear on what you really want. She says, nobody can tell you what to do about this. It has to be something that you're clear about, that you want to do, and that you're ready to make changes. No one can help you with that but yourself and your mind and your heart. Okay? So she says to you, you'll figure it out. She says, I'm with you either way. But I want to say one last thing to you, Shannon. She says, you do have to do what feels right to you. And if you don't feel right about this, then probably you need to do something different. And I'm not going to let her talk anymore about this because I feel it would be unethical for me to have her give you complete life advice. And she's not going to tell you what to do anyway. Okay? But she knows what's going on. Well, I mean, nobody can tell you that. And I do want to move to some other people who are waiting for messages. But let me just touch on it energetically. Grandma, thank you so much, sweetheart. Let me just see something here. Give me initials, please, first and last name of this person. Just initials. Well, what I see, honey, I don't see... I see a person who's friendly, outgoing, nice personality, but I don't see a lot of a depth there behind it. And I don't want to say much more than that because your entire life is at stake here. This is the kind of thing that should probably be done either with a counselor or a psychologist, in session after session after session. As well, if you would like a private session with me. If I sit here, I'm broadcast on the radio, everything I'm seeing right now would not be the right thing to do. So I'm going to let you go. Yeah, because it's a little too personal, I think, to be saying.
I probably know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I do.
All right. So think about that. If you do decide you want a private session, you do get a third more time for free than that for which you pay, which I forgot to mention before. And you can see that at spiritmediumtv.com. It's on that page explained there. And let me see if I could find out where. I don't remember where it is. Oh, wait. Yeah, here it is. On that page, it is, number 4 on that page. I call it the 3 for free, a third more time free. Okay, honey?
Okay.
All right, Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll do that. I'm looking for it.
All right, love. Thank you so much, honey. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go over now to the webinar. I'm going to go to Charles. He's been waiting very, very calmly. I can hear you now? Yeah, it looks like I can hear you. Hi, Charles.
Hi, Laura. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sirree.
All right, good.
Good.
Sorry about all the technical stuff. I'm new at this.
You're doing great, really, really great. Okay, so let me just see what we get for you. Hold on, Charles. What's your area code, honey?
209.
209. Let's see who wants to come in for Charles. 209. There's more of a mother figure for you. I want you to just take a moment, Charles, and silently call someone in because I'm not getting the strongest vibration. I did before get something, but I'm not sure now. I'm not getting anything just now. All right. Look how cute you are with your eyes closed. Do you live in the Pacific Northwest? Where's 209?
209 is near Yosemite, Sonora, North
Is that
California.
California? Okay, we got a lot of Californians tonight. A lot. I have one other person, Nancy from California. All right, hold on, honey. Wow, you're very, whoever's in spirit is saying you are a very complex thinker. And he also says you don't let people into your heart easily. He says, I'm talking about you, Charles, and you know what I mean. There's a sense of misunderstanding between the two of you. I know it sounds a little odd. And I do see a male there, a male. Somebody more in your peer group to you, and there's a little bit of anger there. So this may not be who you're expecting, Charles. This may not be who you're expecting. Okay? Would you know anyone, as from what I've said so far, that would resonate for those particular things I've just said?
More like a peer?
Yeah, in your age.
My contemporary.
Yeah, somebody that you knew very well when you were on Earth who's transitioned. He's like a brother or friend, and somebody that you had around the house a lot. And he also says, I haven't left you still. Would you understand this for anyone you know, please? Friend.
I can't think of a friend. I can think of a brother.
And was he around your house a lot?
There's a big age difference between us, but
No, he's here. Okay, that's the one it is. Okay, brother is a friend usually, even though there's an age difference. Okay, so this is the one that I'm getting, and I got him before, all right? And he's talking about you in some ways, you being very complex in your thinking and all. And there's also some unfinished business between the two of you, he says. I'm going to see if I can get him in a way that I like to start with, because he's coming in a little bit differently than usual, honey. And I know it may not be the one you're looking to talk to, okay? In other words, quite often, people want a mediumship session and then somebody unexpected comes in. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm open to it. I'm open to it.
All right, thank you. And I was going to say, I hope that you're open to this, because this needs to be done. Otherwise, he wouldn't have shown up. He's a lot of anger there in him. He's a very difficult person. He's a very complex person, too. And there's a lot of miscommunication between the two of you, feeling like you didn't have the most harmonious of relationships. Would you understand that, please? There's more information waiting after that. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
All right, and that's like an understatement by the look on your face. There's also...
I'm trying to think, because I have two half brothers that are passed.
Okay, I'm going to give you more information. There's a sense of him having an illness that would have been cancer, or a wasting away, terrible illness. There's also, wait a minute, burning away in his heart and his soul. Hold on, it may not be cancer. It may be that he's giving me the feeling of cancer. So I'm going to wait a moment, because he's a little bit all over the place. He's taller than you. a little bit taller than you, not by much. He's calm personality. He's difficult to get along with. And he also says, no one tells me the truth about things when I'm on earth. I'm always left out. He says, you were favored in the family over me. And he also says, by mom. You were favored in the family over me by mom. There's a lot of karma that I have unfinished on earth. Interesting. He has a lot of karma unfinished on earth, and he's a very troubled soul. I'll tell you this right now. He's a troubled soul, and he doesn't listen to anyone at all when he's on earth. He gets into trouble a lot with his life and his path. He never seems to be able to make it or be very successful. Now, does that help you with this brown hair also? Would you understand who this is yet?
No. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, there's Susie B. Well, he's why? There's definitely Susie. Could you mute, Susie? Mute yourself, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Now, as I was saying, this person is very clear, Charles. Okay, not like I can get rid of him. Do you have any male to you that you know would have been troubled and has a sense of not ever being successful? And he also says that you were favored over him.
Well, my half brother was definitely favored by my mom. Not, he was the apple of my mom's eye. So that doesn't make any sense to me. He was so beloved by my mom. It was incredible. And he died young.
Don't tell me anything more. Don't tell me anything more. Because what I have here is him saying you were more favored, which means there was one word wrong. One word wrong. So that means the opposite. Sometimes it gets the opposite happens with the message. So it got mangled, it got backwards. So we'll just say this is the brother, okay? Is he a little taller than you, please?
We were about the exact same size.
Was there some rivalry between the two of you? I would think so with the mother thing.
I never felt any animosity towards him, but I kind of feel like he had a little bit towards me.
Okay. Well, he feels very troubled. Okay, just want to let you know that. Very troubled person. He's troubled.
He was really popular with his friends and if anything, I was like the troubled guy, and he was super popular and had lots of friends, and so the trouble thing doesn't really make any sense to me.
Okay, let me go back to him then and see what he's talking about. I want to see if, okay, so I see brown haired straight. I see, he's saying he's a little taller than you because maybe he was just trying to make a little bit of a sibling rivalry. Just a little bit.
Yes, that was a thing. That's true.
All right. So a little bit taller than you. All right. Sibling rivalry. I see him as slender. He's very active and athletic. Would you understand that from just yes or no, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay, very active and athletic. He didn't get into trouble much in his life. I'm going to try to simmer him down. Hold on. Because he's all over the place. There's a lot of energy with this person. Now that I simmer, I'm not talking at all. Oh, come on, guy. Okay. His self-esteem was low from the get-go. He never felt good about himself. He covered it up good in life. He didn't let people know about it. He also likens the fact that mom gave him a lot of attention because she felt that way about him, like he wasn't he needed extra care, extra attention, extra this, extra that. You didn't need. You're low maintenance, Charles, compared to him. So those are the things he's saying. I will just present them to you. Whether or not you understand them, I'm sorry if you don't. I have to give you what I'm getting. And let me just see if there's anything about his passing or anything else that he can reveal to us. I can't see his passing, but I had a feeling before by the words he was saying that there was something that went on with him. Let me just see if he'll say it. Oh, an accident. He says it was an accident that took his life. Would you understand that, please, Charles?
No, like,
Okay. I'm going to let it go, honey. I can't make a connection for you this evening other than what I've done. All right?
all right.
Sometimes it happens like that, love. Okay? I just can't make a connection for you than that, love.
All right. Well, thank you, Laura, for giving me the try.
Of course, honey. It's my great honor and pleasure to do so, honey. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings to you. Okay, now we're going to go back to the phone lines. And Susie, B, just keep yourself on mute, love. I'm going to go to Alyssa, who's been waiting with a life question for a very long time. Hello, Alyssa.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, honey. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking.
Hold on 1 second here. Oh, yeah, she is muted. Okay, good. Yes, go ahead, love, and give me your question, honey.
Well, I am curious if about a particular
Okay, I like that name, Jedediah. Jedediah with a... Yeah, hold on, sweetheart. I don't get I get a no on that. I also feel that he might be involved with someone else, at least on a superficial level. So right now is not a good time for him. However, there will be other men coming in the near future for you to date, and you will like one of them very, very much. He will get close to you fairly quickly. Let me just see what else I get about him. I actually can see him. It looks like he has brown, medium to brown hair. He's slender. He's young. Nice looking man. Nice looking man. Very athletic, outgoing personality, and works. Somehow he's close to you. Somehow I don't know about works. He's close to you. He's not that far away or distant. Now I get a feeling. Are you in? Where is your area code, honey? Where are you living? Is it Utah or Midwest or where is it, honey? Idaho. Yeah. Because the guy looks like an Idaho person to me. Man, you're like, I'm from New York. This guy is cute. The new one coming in. He's got a little bit of flush in his cheeks because he's been out in the fresh air. He's a very nice man. Very, very nice man. Very enterprising and a young man. So you'll be meeting him soon. I just want to see if I could tell you how. You'll meet him at work. Okay, whatever you're doing at work is either going to come in to the office from doing something else, or you will just run into him at work somehow doing something there. I don't feel he's like a permanent person in the office. Maybe somebody comes in and out of where you are all the time. What kind of work do you do, honey?
I actually just started on disability about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, so you have an illness then?
No, I have some physical damage.
Well, you're going to meet him related to that in some way. If he's not in your office, then somehow through your travels or maybe going to a doctor or something like that, you're going to be meeting him related to that, sweetheart. And I'm so sorry, honey, that you had some damage from an accident that you had. I hope that you feel better. Yeah, I hope that you feel better soon, honey. God bless. But don't worry, everything's going to be just fine.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even talking about the disability. I was talking about the love life. But you said you had nerve damage from the disability? Okay. Well, hold on for 1 second. Let me just look at that for a second. Well, I see that you sometimes have pain, but you are able to walk, right? You have a nice straight spine. I see it something right under the nape of the neck troubles me. I feel pain there in your body. But the good news is you may never have a full recuperation, but you can. I hope you're not taking any. I don't think you're taking any painkillers. Just do what the doctors say. Keep yourself. You have to remain immobile for periods of time. That's the issue. Is that correct, honey? I hear immobilized. Yeah, I have to be still for long periods of time. You can't do a lot of things. But you can move around. You can get up and down. You can go here and there. It's just you can't be as athletic as you used to be. You're going to take good care of yourself, sweetheart. You're going to feel good about yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. I see for some reason, I don't know if you've done this yet or if you should do this, but I see you drinking some kind of Chinese herbal tea that is good for inflammation in the body. I know you're in Idaho, so it may be difficult for you to get to a Chinese medicine physician, but maybe there's something you can look up on the internet about that or something related to that. But I see you drink some kind of an herbal tea that helps with inflammation and the pain in the body. Would you know anything about that now? Okay, it's something I'm hearing for you and I'm seeing very much. It's like a root, made from a root. Maybe, look it up on the internet, see if it's something that can help. But it's for pain, it's also for healing. All right, love. Thank you so much. It helps bones heal faster. Thank you so much, love. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go to Nancy, who's from California, if she's still here. I think I lost her. God, we have so many people today. I guess Nancy went away. There's Amber. Oh, there she is. You were where you're supposed to be. You were at the top of the queue where you were supposed to be, and I was looking every other place. Okay, sweetheart. Go ahead and ask your question, love. Go ahead. Sure. And your question?
I have a question about, I'm very interested in this. Maybe I was
Uh-huh. All right. Let's look at Nancy. 916. Remote healing, yes or no? Well, you like it very much. Okay, but is she going to be able to do this, please? Yeah, you have all the abilities. You have all the abilities, all of the skills, all of the tutoring necessary and needed. You have been leading and living a holistic lifestyle. You use a lot of, I don't know what they mean by memory and prayer as part of the healing. Maybe I'm getting that word wrong, memory and prayer, but prayer is very clear. Somehow you're using prayer with guided imagery. I guess that's what they mean by memory, guided imagery to heal. And that is the way to heal. You're helping other souls evolve in a spiritual healing modality that leads them on their soul's path. You are very good at what you're doing, and you are guiding and leading others up the ladder of evolution. You are working with higher entities that are healing through you. You are doing an excellent job of this. Keep up the good work. We love you very, very much. Your guides. Namaste. Now, let me just see if I can give you anything else, Nancy, on this. Yeah, let me just see what else I could give you, honey, on this. The healing modality that you use is a fractured system, comes from a few different modalities combined into one But one of the most important ones is the idea of Christ consciousness, or higher level energies coming in to heal lower, denser energies. This is the way and the road of peace. This is the way and the road of healing. This is what you have come to earth to do. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not gifted in this area. We have sent you to earth to do this, to help and heal. You do not need to do it in a way other than what you're doing now. You are guided by the light. Namaste. Because sometimes you might think, I have to be doing big, 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 big. No, it's quiet, it's soft, it's new. It's not, doesn't have to be a big thing. It has to be what you're doing now. Eventually you will get into bigger picture work or more visibility here and there, working with other light workers in a team effort for healing energy grids and other things for planetary goodness. But right now, just do what you're doing, and this will lead to that. You are working with the ones and other entities. The ones are of Melchizedek Great White Brotherhood, and they're also Pleiadians. I don't know if you know that or not. But you know, they all, you do? Okay, good. Well, those are the ones that I channel, and you are working with the ones. The ones are here for world peace and evolution. We come in from the Pleiadians. We are light workers through light workers on earth. You are now a one. You are part of us. Namaste. Did it really? Oh, that's wonderful, sweetheart. Thank you, my love, for calling in this evening, and keep up the good work. Okay? Thank you, honey. God bless. Alrighty then, we are going to go to Amber, whose call was dropped. Thank you, Susie, for getting that. Hi, Amber. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi.
I love you. I'm okay. Okay, sweetie. So what is your question? Oh, yes, I remember that. Well, let me just see something here. I think you said you were open for an other side connection or a life direction in your life, your own life. And I'm going to just go to Spirit and see what they want to say. Amber 413. Well, there's confusion right now in the home area of the home. I'll give you more information. You're trying to get someone into your life. Feels like more of a love interest or relationship interest. Would you understand that you're having an effort in that area, please? Finding love. We are trying to work with you, dear one, in opening your heart to new love. You will be able to find this love soon. However, right now you feel like a lonely soul within a very big house. Actually, your house is colossal. They're showing me your house is big. And, you feel lost and alone and afraid, and you're not getting out that much, and you're really not sure what to do. You need a clearing of sorts to clear the head, the memory, to clear the past, so that you will move forward with the future. But I feel that you're very lost right now as to what to do. It's almost as if you're in a beautiful big house in a beautiful big community, or some community, but it's away from everyone. It's away from things. And you're like a little lost of what to do. I'm going to see if I can get you what to do, Amber. Honey, hold on. What can she do, please, Spirit? You need to take up an interest, a hobby of some sort, that would allow you to be out more within the context of service and work. This would clear for you the coggles and the goblins of the past and start getting you creating new memories and a new future for yourself. Once you get started in something constructive with your time, you will find that one thing leads to another, and before you know it, you will be joining groups, gatherings, and being around people. This is the first step to bringing in the new relationship. You cannot have the relationship now because you are in too much of an emptiness and a vacuum. When you finally allow yourself to connect with others, the relationship will follow course pretty quickly. That's all you need to do. Nothing more, nothing less. We will talk to you a little bit about things you like to do, and then we will suggest that perhaps you pick up one of these things. But maybe we do that, please, Amber.
Okay.
All right. Huh. Do you like to do healing work and or psychic spiritual work? Because I see that for you. Okay. Well, that's what you should get going on that. Stop stalling. And that's going to bring in your whole new life. Okay? It seems like you might have been prevented from doing that in the past. Maybe you didn't believe in it, or maybe the other person that was with you was not supportive of you doing that. But you have ability to heal. You also have ability to do something, I don't know what you would call it, magic. It's like, I don't know, Wiccan or something. I see you putting together things and creating things. You're very magical. So I want you to join something that would be supportive of that, start meeting other people doing that, and then start doing it. Because that will allow you to alleviate some of the stress you've been going through, start to employ yourself constructively so you start moving ahead in your life. That allows a new person to come in. Okay, sweetheart?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. And it looks to me like we've got, oh, Jay's there? All righty. Hold on. We have Mary. We have so many people. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is about the holidays because people think too much on the holidays. We got Mary, who's been waiting very long, and we've got Robin. So I just have to see who's been waiting the longest. 53. I think Mary's been slightly longer than Robin. Okay, Mary, here we are. Go ahead. Go ahead, love. Ask a question. Darling, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. I guess the question is, what should I
What a juicy question that is. I love that question. I wish I had my archetypes with me. Oh, God, I could get the answer so quickly. All right, let's see what channel is in for you, sweetheart. Mary at 503. Well, you're a spiritual healer and a light worker. You've started some of this and you stop it because of day-to-day things that have to happen. I also see you as a writer and a composer. You have a lot of different qualities and talents. You're also confused about your health sometimes. I'm going to find out what they mean by that. Your healing abilities, that's what they mean. You're confused about whether or not you have them. So yes, I do see a big identity issue because of all the abilities that you have. Let's see which one is the most salient and the most important one. Or how maybe it all comes together, Mary. Hold on. Mary, you're a healer and a light worker professionally. You should continue that. Don't let others tell you you are not. And also, because I feel that that has happened sometimes, that you might have gotten feedback, maybe from somebody that you've worked with, and they might have expressed dissatisfaction with a reading or a message, or I see messages that you give, okay? And that they might have said, well, that's not very important. That's not very, and then you took it and you said, well, I must not be good at this. But Spirit is saying you are good at this, and we just need to learn how to manage it differently and to place yourself, put yourself forward differently. Now, would you understand that, please, Mary, what I'm saying?
Well, I guess it's more trying radio and a couple of radio sessions. So I never, I couldn't help it with those.
Have you,
I wish I was God. I wish I had one. You know,
oh, you're so cute. Of course you have a guide. You have several guides. I see you sitting with cards and reading for people, psychic readings. Now, if you haven't done that, I want you to start doing it. Okay? This will open up your portal. This will open up your messages, getting messages for yourself as well as others. Okay? Because that's what they're saying to me, and I wouldn't say it without a reason. I get all different kinds of things for people. You have that ability. You have that gift. You're a healer. They said you're a healer at large. In other words, you don't realize you're a healer, but you are a healer. You're a healer without a home, so to speak. You're very gifted. You're supposed to be healing and helping people, not just with energy healing, but with messages and guidance. I also said that I saw you were a communicator and or writer. Does that resonate for you, please?
Well, I mean, I've been helped about that. I have, you know, so much.
That's all right, sweetheart. Now listen to me. It all blends together. It's not like you would just do one thing, but if you think about it, a spirit communicator, either a healer or a tarot reader or all of the above, they're right. They are writers because you're using spoken word to communicate. And usually it's a communication job. It's like in an archetype system, a Jungian archetype, you'd be considered a sage, S-A-G-E. You might want to go have your numbers done for numerology to come up with your life plan. If you join my mailing list, you will get a free numerology report, which will help you start understanding all of this better, in addition to what I'm about to say. So just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and when you join the mailing list, I think on the left side of the screen there's a form to fill in. You'll be immediately sent a fulfillment page with numerologies offered there. It's not my thing, it's a third-party product. Yeah, and that'll help you. But let me just see something now, Mary. You are a sage, you're a spirit light worker, you've come to earth to help and heal. You're looking for ways to progress your soul and get on your path. We are trying to help you, we're trying to work with you. We do so in your dreams mostly. Listen, the one thing they will tell you today is to listen to your heart more about what you really love to do, and don't worry so much about money or the spoken word of what you've been told about yourself. You have a karmic duty to complete this lifetime, to be a healer and a helper, and to be working with people with light. There's also words and writing that go with that. The only way to start is with one little step, and the step should be motivated by how you feel and what you really want to do. So an exercise could be to sit with a meditation in the morning or in the evening, whatever is more convenient for you, and do a meditation, then journal. Journal on what feels like it would be fun for you to do, and then start adding it in. What happens then is you get used to listening to yourself, and then the more you listen, the more you will hear. And the more you hear, the more you will be told, and the more you will know. And slowly but surely your guides can come in for you this way. You see what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, see, I majored in English literature in college, and I didn't really, I wasn't channeling yet. I did have events that occurred in my life, but I didn't know anything. I didn't know what any of that meant. But I was journaling for years, because that's what you do as a writer. You journal. That loosens up the communication thing. And it also connects you to your subconscious. And then from there, about 8 years after I graduated college, I started channeling my guides, and it just happened. Somebody told me that my guides were trying to come through, and it started, I think, in the fact that I was journaling a lot. It kind of opened up that communication portal. So journaling, a lot of people don't think about it as anything more than a diary, but it's an extremely potent intuitive development tool, and also to open up the lines of communication with higher thought and consciousness. But the ultimate here is that you are a light worker, and that's what you've come to earth to do, Mary. Okay?
Well, thank you so very much.
You're welcome, love. Thank you. Sure, my pleasure, love. Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, it looks like we're near the end of our time now. 10 seconds is, maybe you might have heard that. I am going to open up the line for Jay because I don't get often a chance to speak with Jay. And Jay? Good. Hi, honey. Are you Rev Jay? Are you Susie B's friend, Jay? Ah, well, welcome to Colorado. I hear that you've moved there. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were Susie B's friend, Jay. Okay, love. Just go ahead and give me your question, honey, and I'll give you as best answer as I can. So you just went through a cleanse. You have a sweat coming up, like a sweat lodge or something. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and you have work coming up. And what was the other thing coming up? All right, so let's see if there's any messages for you around letting go and healing thyself. Jay from 780. Summer is the time of harvest. Hold on, Jay. You are supposed to be healing thy soul at this time in your life. You do not need to wait for other obstacles to appear. You will be cleansed as it is now. You will not have further obstacles. Whatever the clearing is that you are going through now will be completed soon. You will not need to do any further healing or clearing after that. You will find that after that, you will get started on a new project that you have been wanting to do for a very long time, that will be leading others and helping them in healing and clearing their own stuff. Yes, it is true that you have to clear and heal yourself before you can help and heal others. However, in your case, you are ready to begin now. One will never be cleared completely of all their stuff, and this is your message today. That is why we're saying that you will be done for the time being, even though there will always be new things to clear and heal. And this will allow you to now begin your work. You will have done enough healing and clearing to begin your work, which you love very much, but you have been blocked in certain aspects of it until the clearing and healing had occurred. Then after this weekend, you will see the light and begin starting the work that you're desiring to do. And it's like a counseling, coaching, healing of others. You have come to earth to do this, dear one, and you do a good job of it. The only thing we're trying to say here is you have done enough healing. You have done enough release. It is now time to begin your work, even though you have not completed all the clearing. We hope that this makes sense to you, because one of the things that holds you back is wanting to be complete, finished, and perfect. You will never be perfect, dear one. You will always be a process of creation. And this, my dear, is what you want to teach others so they can learn to relax and accept themselves as you are learning to accept yourself. We hope that this message has made sense to you. Namaste. Okay, God bless. Yeah, God bless, sweetheart. You're doing a great job, love. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for listening. I look forward to working with you this coming Monday. That would be the 18th, I think. Wait, let me just double check. No, that would be the 11th. The 18th, I'm not going to be here. the 11th, if we do not have a Hurricane Irma thing, which right now it doesn't look too good. I want to thank everybody. Gosh, I'm so sorry I couldn't get to everybody. It's such a big fill queue today. God bless everybody. And if you want a private session, just go to booklaura.com. If you put radio show in the event code field, you will get a third more time for free. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.